Hey guys, it's Tracy Jenks. Happy Thursday. Today is my day 15 of the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. And if you've been keeping up on my videos, you know that Thursday is weigh-in day. I am so excited to report, and if you guys look at my Facebook page, you already know that I lost more weight this week. So I'm down a total of 11.2 pounds. And like I said, today's day 15. I'm halfway through day 15. So that's 11.2 pounds in 14 days. I am ecstatic. I've got clothes that I can wear that were snug before, or they're a little big now. And I'm just super excited. I can't even believe it. I had to write down a couple little bullet points because I just kind of go off on tangents here. So my first thing that I want to talk about that I've been learning through this whole process is I knew I was an emotional eater before. That was not a secret. But I've learned like what triggers that emotional eating, and I never really could do that before. I could never really pinpoint why I was an emotional eater. Like, I always knew boredom, that was one, and procrastination. I figured that one out last year. Especially at work, if I'm like putting off doing something I really don't want to do, that's when I'll head to the cafe and get a cookie and a latte. Not anymore. Those are treats now. But the other day I woke up feeling fine. I didn't crave anything. I was fine. I was satisfied. And then I was okay thinking about the food that I'm allowed to have on the reset. And then later in the day, all I wanted was pizza. And that's obviously, you can probably tell from my other posts, pizza's my favorite food. Because if I could have anything, I always want pizza. And I realized about a day or two later, it wasn't that night that I realized it. The reason I wanted it was because I was tired. And I didn't have it. I am so proud of myself that in 14 days, I have not had a bite, lick, or taste of anything not approved for this program. That is huge for me. That's a big deal to me, so yay. But yeah, tired was one of the things that was leading me to want something that wasn't so healthy. And something else that I wasn't quite expecting. Oh, sorry, that's my bazinga. It's a text message. Something I wasn't really expecting with the reset, I was really nervous about some of the foods. Like if you noticed the other day on Facebook, I posted that I tried beets for the first time and I liked them. And I asked, who is this girl? There's certain foods that you just hear the name of it and you're like, ew. Like beets. That was beets to me. I was like, gross. My mom likes beets. She eats pickled beets. What do I don't want beets. But a couple people assured me that it would be okay. They said they had a little bit of a sweet taste to them, and I thought, well, okay, I'll give them a try. So I made them like the recipe said. I peeled them and cut them into like bite-sized chunks, tossed them in some olive oil, some lemon juice, some parsley, and some Himalayan salt. The recipe actually said to add the parsley and lemon juice after you make them, and I didn't read the recipe, so I just threw it all together, crossed my fingers. Threw it in the oven on a cookie sheet with some foil for 45 minutes at 400. They were awesome. I couldn't believe that I liked them. I liked them so well. I went to the store yesterday, bought them voluntarily, and made them again. So it's just really cool to try some of these new foods that they're new to me, and you know, maybe I tried them once before and this is a new recipe, so I'll try them this way, or maybe it's a food that I've just never had. And I'm really looking forward to, after the reset's over, I'm not going to go back to my old lifestyle as far as, and you guys know I love Weight Watchers, and that is what helped me get a lot of my first 25 pounds came off with Weight Watchers because that was before I found Beachbody and Shakeology. And I'm not going to bash Weight Watchers, but the one thing I've learned that when you get to a certain point in your weight loss, it does matter what you're eating, even if you're tracking the points. So I was eating things that weren't so good for me, but it was okay, because I was tracking. But then I got to the point where it mattered. I would eat and track just the way I was supposed to, and I still wouldn't lose, or I would lose like a 0.2. So that's how I knew that it really mattered what I was eating. So I'm going to take kind of my old life of eating kind of some good stuff, and I'm going to improve that with the reset and just merge them together. And I'm going to schedule a treat on one day and a treat on another day, and that's it. I don't need to go crazy. So I am excited about the clean eating. The ladies at Weight Watchers, well, there's a couple guys there too, but it's a mostly ladies meeting, the one I go to in the morning. And they were ecstatic when I told them today my loss, because we didn't have celebration last week. So this week I got to celebrate both losses in the same meeting, and everyone was like, wow. And I heard another lady tell her friend at the table, oh, she works out a lot. She exercises all the time. And I just sat there and smiled because I haven't exercised in 2 weeks. So after the meeting, she actually came up to me outside and she was like, good job, good for you. She just made Lifetime, so she knows how hard the weight loss can be. And she's like, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. And she's like, how much have you been working out? And I said, not at all. And she's like, what? I said, yeah, I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. And I told her that I'm doing a program that is going to cleanse the toxins out of my system and get my body back to an alkaline state, and that I'm not supposed to be doing strenuous activity. So I said I haven't been doing anything, and my plan was to be walking and doing some yoga. And I'll be totally honest with you, I've done some walking, but I have been spending so much time preparing my meals that there hasn't been much time for walking or yoga. So I really have done very little as far as activity. Now this next week, I'm going into the third phase, which is the restore. And I will start adding in some more activity because I actually have a race next weekend. So I need to start getting some movement going. And then when I'm done with the reset next week, I can really, feel okay for the race. I'm not going to race to win. I'm going to race to finish. So that's really all I have for you guys today. I'm so excited. I appreciate everyone who has been liking my posts or commenting when I post about a new victory for me, whether it was the beats the other night or or my weight loss picture today of my picture of my scale from day 1, day 8, and day 15. It really means a lot that I have such a solid support system, and I think that's the key. It really matters if you've got some cheerleaders and you've got people that you know are rooting for you. So stick with me this next week and we'll see what happens. The 11.2, I don't even know what to expect. I mean, this is way more than I really thought I was going to lose at all. So I don't know. I mean, are we going to get to 15? I really don't know. I'm really happy with where I'm at right now. I'm just ecstatic. So hope you guys have a great weekend. I probably won't see you until maybe Monday because there's just not a ton happening, and I don't want to waste your time with videos if there's nothing happening. So I will just talk to you guys next time. See you later.